Coach Simon, just in the fact that you being in the in the room with different running backs. I know you explained trying to fit the pieces in the puzzle to get the production out of your guys. Um, you know, what have you seen overall when it comes to running backs now that are in the league, and you see how they're producing? There's an additional game, so you're going to have a lot more 1,000-yard rushers at the end of the year as well. Is there anything that you
True.
could speak towards what you see now with the running backs that are playing?
Well, and the fortunate thing is, you build on the runners today. The game is still the same game. It's just a matter of
Yes.
of the variations that people want to go about it. The dynamics to have a Priest Holmes in the way the game is played today is probably probably a great advantage because the game has lent itself more to the wide open aspects of throwing the ball down the field and the passing game and using the passing game and backs that can pass pro or help create the dynamics of matchups coming out of the backfield. The Christian McCaffertys are all versions of what I saw as a my Priest Holmes. So the reality is, I think that even though the game the dynamics have changed a little bit, the runner itself and a runner's ability to impact the football game, all those fundamentals are still real. And there's always going to be a time in a football game where you have to make a yard. So then, the specialty type, the Derrick Henrys, the big bodied backs, the power backs, the Jerome Bettises, those guys have their moments too. Everybody brings something a little bit different, and I think that's where coaches really need to measure themselves a little bit and getting the most out of the talent that they have. And I think that's where the challenge is in today's football is when you accumulate groups and collections of talent, how do you maximize that group and create chemistry where they can be as successful in all aspects, to make you turn you into a consistent winner and challenge obviously for a world championship.
All right, so coach, what are you doing these days? Besides telling great
Ah.
stories about my cohort here, Priest Holmes, what are you
Well,
up to,
eh,
man? Are you still
and
yelling at people or what's
well,
going
yeah,
on?
having coached some really special guys like Priest Holmes has given me a little bit of credibility with some younger guys. So I've had opportunities to train some guys
Oh,
for
nice.
the NFL Combine and get them ready for playing at the professional level. I've had guys like Jameer Gibbs. And had a chance to train him for the combine. David Montgomery. I've got a whole list of guys. Will Shipley. I mean, we could go on and on. Benny Snell, Chad Brown. There's just there's a lot of the younger runners, and many of them reminding me of my guy Priest Holmes in a lot of different ways, and trying to help them take advantage of their assets and also teach and train them in the ways of the NFL, so to speak, and getting them ready to go to the next level. So some of that I've been doing in January and February of the months, in the winter months, and helping those guys get ready to go down to Florida and work and train some guys, and have had a lot of success. The guys that I've trained and worked with have done very, very well in the league. So that's been fun. I'm still a college coach, and I've been an offensive coordinator at Ohio Northern University. Had a really good season. Went to a bowl game. We were very productive on offense. I stepped away from coaching runners, which is kind of interesting. Being an offensive coordinator, I've been a quarterback coach,
Mm.
and had a 2,000-yard passer this past season and that type of thing. But I can't help but always have a thumb on the running game per se. So as a play caller, I want to always be really good at it, and I've really tried to help mentor our running back coaches and teach them in the ways that I think, to help train runners to run the ball, not just run it effectively, but run it smartly. I was really proud of Priest the way he took care of the football. That was one of the things that I think have always had value is taking care of the football. That runners are responsible and accountable. with their ball security, and that's one of the things I took great pride in. The fact that Priest had some phenomenal seasons with us while he was with us at the Ravens, and really took care of, took responsibility for how he played as a football player.
Well, Priest, I gotta say, I'm glad that our old friend, what's his name, Bill Walsh, who we just ran into, told us we should have Baltimore running back coach Matt Simon on the show. So I think it was worth it. So
Absolutely it
so shout
was.
out to Bill Walsh, our buddy,
I know that's right.
who told
Thanks
us.
again, Coach, for joining us. We definitely enjoyed your stories. You're still passionate. I can continue to see that. Keep leading the way with those young guys, and much success with your coaching.
Thank you very much. And again, you always got a warm place in my heart. My home always will be open to you. You're really one of the great stories of my life. Really blessed. I know that God's done some great things, and I'm really proud of you. Really proud of you.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Breaking news from Bet365. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. Sign up, place a bet for $5 and get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. Bonus bets can be used on the spread, player props, futures, and so much more. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Hey, do you have a gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. Or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. 21 plus only, 18 plus in Kentucky. Please gamble responsibly. Must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, and select parishes in Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. $10 minimum deposit required. Terms and conditions apply. In-app only.
This has been a Playmaker production.